Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? Whoa, I did not mean to send it so many times. Let's see. YouTube, can you guys hear me all right? Let me see. Make sure my audio and all that stuff is working. Okay, cool. I think we're good. How's everyone doing? We got a pretty big SVS today. Doing a little different. It's not Mephisto for once. We got the LB Justin, the strongest player in the game, even stronger than Golden Fighter. Granted, there's speculation whether he's a dev or not. You guys can discuss that in the comments. I'm not going to get into that. And we got this guy here, another VIP 18 War fan. Guy looks like a beast. And then let's see this guy here is Cigar King from the other server, absolute tank. Let's see here. I think there's more. There's another VIP 18, I think, or yeah, this guy right here. He doesn't have his base activated, but I don't know how to pronounce his name, but guy's really freaking strong as well. So got some pretty good VIP 18 battles that are about to be starting here. Yeah, crazy base skin. We got about 7 minutes till the start of the battle. It is 252 versus 263. So 252 is defending. Make sure all right. Maybe, hold on. Let me just throw up another shield really quick before we get into things, just in case it runs out. I don't want to forget. Okay. By the way, if you guys have, if you guys are around the server, definitely share the link to, well, even if you're not, whatever server you're in, share the link to the YouTube live stream on, to your servers, guys. Yes, sir, I got you. Moon Lake. What is going on, bro? By the way, where's everyone tuning in from? Comment in the chat what server you guys watching from. By the way, for those of you watching on TikTok, I may not see the chat quite as quick because I mostly have YouTube pulled up for as far as the chat, so just bear with me if I don't see your comments as quick. But if you want me to see your comments a little bit better, for those of you watching on TikTok, just head over to the YouTube live stream. You can find that with the link in my TikTok bio. But this is server 252. And they will be defending against server 263. Yeah, Zoriaki, I think I got it figured out. Thank you, thank you. Share the location of 252. Den, I don't know if I can share it through TikTok. You have to DM me in the game or something. But looks like everyone's ready to go as far as people outside the mud. Lined up, locked and loaded. like this base skin here at the Jet. It's pretty cool. It is fun to see multiple VIP 18 base skins like in one area. Pretty much all you see really in our servers right now is pretty much just Nefisto and maybe, I mean, really, yeah, honestly, I think it's just Nefisto who has his VIP 18 skin. I guess we had Bevins the one time, so that was pretty cool as well. This is Cigar King. Justin is right here. This is the strongest player in the game at the moment. Yeah, the guy is very strong. I'll show you guys their servers as far as the total hero power. So, yeah, LB Justin, absolutely insane total hero power. His total hero power right now is actually stronger than Neff's overall power, which is insane to think because Neff is really freaking strong. Invasion Reds went to 263. They're invading 252. Then yeah, Warfan, TM, Charlie 3C. So definitely got some big hitters. Actually, well, both sides really have some pretty big hitters. I'll go to this guy here, Cigar King. So, yeah, pretty big hitters. That obviously Justin has a pretty big overall total hero power advantage. I mean, he's probably I think over 130 million. Was it 594 or something? Total hero power, which is crazy. So he's a lot stronger than their #1 guy here. But I mean, even though he's way stronger, it still is pretty hard to ash somebody as a VIP 18 against another VIP 18 who's pretty strong, because usually their squads, like, you kind of get capped, I feel like, at a certain point, and then you can't really break through more than 2 squads, I would say. Even 2 squads might be a little bit hard. Alrighty, let's see. See, Justin is the 263 of Neff. He bought out literally everything in Horde since the very early days. Yeah, I could definitely see that. There's been speculation that I've heard about whether he's a developer or not. I don't know if anyone knows anything. I don't know if he is. I've never talked to him or whatever. I've just heard speculations on it. There's this one guy, he comments on like every single video, or pretty much every video with Neff or like Golden Fighter or, you know, any of the whales. He says he thinks everybody's a dev. I'm like, bro, not every single person that plays is a dev. And I guarantee you Golden Fighter is not a dev. And I know Nefisto's not a dev either. Oh, really? There's another player from 263? Was it this guy, Warfan? Did he used to be almost as strong as Justin for a period of time? Wait, TikTok, is it quiet? Wait, what do you mean is it still quiet? See, he isn't. YXIR4 has met up in person during Civil War to discuss strategy. Warfan came to 263 after the first transfer. Okay, interesting. See how much time we got left. 40 seconds, and then the big battle is going to start. Got people starting to finally take their positions. Yeah, this guy's pretty solid as well. Where's that other level 35? That was, maybe he's on this side. Is this him? Yep. So we got, yeah, a guy from 252 here, and their other whale on this side. And then, so it looks like they got one whale by 3 out of the 4 cannons, and then, yeah, we got Justin and Warfan here, kind of in the middle between these two. All right, here comes the battle. We're off to a start. I'm excited. Sounds good, Zoryaku. Take care, bro. Thanks for all the help. By the way, guys, comment. What are your predictions on this battle? I'm curious what everyone thinks is going to win. So yeah, starting off, we got 252 holding 3 out of the 4 cannons, with 263 taking the middle, as well as 1 cannon. Let's see. Looks like Justin's sending in a second squad to the garrison. Good, I'm glad you're having fun. I think my game's a little bit laggy almost. Getting a Fisto on their mud. I know, that would be awesome. Looks like 263 took this cannon, but I'm sure he'll get it taken back because got this guy right there. Guys, comment who you think's going to win this battle. Nefisto's total hero power, he is at, what was it, 383, I think, million total hero power on his main account. All right, 252 just took it over. I actually don't know who's going to win. I've heard 263 has been undefeated with LB Justin in the SVSs. So it'll be interesting to see. Will they be able to stop 263? Or I heard there could be interference potentially as well. I have no clue if that's true or not, but it'll definitely be very interesting to see. I know everyone has their SVSs that they're going to have to fight, but let's see. I don't think we have any other servers that have come in yet. Kind of check the outsides, do a little scan. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think any other servers are coming in just yet. It'll probably be later if that ends up happening. Justin's stats, right? Overall power, he was at 854 mil. Let's see. So yeah, total hero power 596 million. Pretty insane. And then on the other side, we got $462 mil, 441 mil, some other big guys here. Zoryaku, send me a DM or send me a message in the game and I'll send you the chords. Wow, holy crap, there's a lot of people in the mud. At least compared to our SVSs, there's a lot of people. Wait, so 263 lost Warzone duo once against 260 before they introduced ruin removal, and right after 263 Civil War. Okay, interesting. I got you, Zoryaku. Do I know how Neff is so wealthy? I do, but I'm not gonna say why. I won't share any personal information like that. If you really want to know, you can ask him and he can tell you if he wants. I don't think he will, but if you really want to know, you can ask him yourself. Seems like people don't dare go into the mud. Really, to me, it seems like there's a lot of people in the mud. Yeah, I'd say there's, well, maybe people are a little bit more spread out now, at least, with all these different, like, ruins all over the place. But I would say there's a decent amount in the mud. Looks like the engineers have been doing pretty good with being on top of taking up spots. But it's still looking pretty close. Nobody's running away with the victory right now. It's pretty much tied. 252 just took the lead. Looks like Justin is probably getting some hits in. Yeah, looks like it's pretty consistent. These two cannons are getting held by, well, I think this is the one that fluctuates the most just because the other VIP 18 from 252 is there, but Justin keeps sending one of his squads up here, it looks like. But man, it's looking pretty crazy around here. Looks like Warfan's getting a few hits. And Justin, 40 kill streak for Justin. 50. How do you message me? You're trying to watch Whale Watch today. Okay, 263 just took it back. I don't know, you just gotta find my chords, Gavin. You have to find my chords. I'm in server 1130, so you have to send me a DM and or maybe ask around some of your alliance mates and see if they have the chords. .256 is firing too. Nice. If Neff is 380 with 50% tactical drone, then when he maxes the drone, he'll be over 450 for sure. Yeah, I'll be excited to see what he's at. Hopefully he'll be over. I'm sure he'll be over 600 million overall power, so that'll be pretty fun. No, I have not played Dark War. Looks like Justin's server will be the winner. If you send a message not in English, you have to translate it because I have no idea what that says. Oh, sweet. Man, 252 is doing pretty good so far. 6 VIP 18 war. Is there 6 of them? I think I only counted, well, I guess they don't have their bases all, so it might be hard for me to know, but I mean, there's definitely these two, Justin and Warfan over here. And then there's this guy. Even though he doesn't have a skin, for sure he's a VIP 18. You have Cigar King, VIP 18. I know there's somebody here. I don't know if she's or he is a VIP 18 or not. Potentially, there's definitely a possibility of that being true. And I don't know on the other side if any of these people, have I done my cat bases yet? I have not. I guess I'll do them later. Tell Neff if you want to see some streams and from him too. Yeah, he does stream every once in a while. It kind of just depends. I mean, he doesn't talk or anything when he does the streams. It's usually just like a Desert Storm or things like that. During SVS, he probably won't stream from his perspective because he'll be on Discord talking to some of the Alliance people, so he won't, and he doesn't want people to kind of get the jump on him as far as like where is he going to go next. So he doesn't want to give away his plans, or people just, you know, someone could literally have one tab open on the side, just like with his stream, just focusing on what he's doing rather than, and then also focusing on what they're doing, so they could just keep tabs on him at all times. So it'd actually be a little bit detrimental during SVSs, like it could hurt us more than help us. I mean, it'd be fun for the channel too, I'm sure, but we also want to give ourselves the best chance to win that we can. So that's why I will do the live streams for the SVSs most of the time. Let's see. I really like this base, to be honest. Cigar King has a pretty cool base. War Fans is pretty cool too, actually. Has like war at the top. That's kind of neat. All right, 263 just took back the capital. It's looking right now like it might be a dogfight the whole way. We'll see. It'll be crazy to see what happens. Oh, 263 just took the cannon over here. Wait, who's taking the cannon on this side? They still have it? Aurora Ping. Not sure where they're at. Many have arrived. Yep, lots of people in the mud. It's making my game lag. Usually my game doesn't really lag as much during SVSs, but maybe because I'm also streaming on TikTok and YouTube for the first time. Normally I just stream on YouTube, so maybe that's why it's a little bit laggy too. At least on my end. I don't know if it's laggy for you guys. Oh man, 263 is holding 3 cannons now. How are they getting this one? Who's hitting this side? Let's see, 263. Is this guy strong? Not bad. 252. Okay. Oh, okay, so she's decently strong, but I don't know, I'm kind of surprised that she was able to take this one. Unless she just got the final hit on it, maybe. Oh, here's another big boy. Yeah, it's very chaotic. Dang, 252, they're staying ahead. They've got almost a 3% lead right now, so they're putting in that work. But this is the SVS Final, so I can imagine that. And I've heard, I don't know if this is true, maybe someone in the chat can confirm, but I've heard these two servers have a lot of beef with each other. So it definitely should be a dogfight. Kang, what's up, bro? Koreans flexing their muscles. Yep. All right, 263 just took back the capital. It's interesting. You can see two different strategies happening right now. You can see with 252, they're a little bit more spread out with their VIP 18s and their big guys. And 263 is more compact, like in this section. They're two of their however many VIP 18s they have their two main guys, Justin and Warfan, are right here. Which, I mean, it's good, I guess, if they send out multiple squads and they need to defend or something, each other, like to quick garrison. Like if somebody teleports near them and starts hitting them, at least they can kind of back each other up. But you sent a DM if you could get chords. Well, you sent me a DM. Oh. I didn't realize I got 2 DMs. Whoops. All right, yep, I got you guys. Golly, my game is so laggy, it feels like it never lags like this. Okay. I think I sent both. Yep, cool. 263 seems to have more players as they manage to fight for the 3rd cannon. Really, I feel, well, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I think 252 is more spread out, I would say. So I think that's why they are doing well holding these 3 cannons. But I don't know. I mean, Justin and Warfan are here, so definitely this cannon secured. This one is kind of fluctuated a little bit. Surprisingly, this one actually was fluctuating too for a short period of time. I'm not really sure who was hitting it. It's hard to know who's, well, I don't know anyone in the server, I guess, besides the VIP 18s, who they are, so it's hard for me to know who some other key players are since I'm not from this server, but I guess we can see who's hitting it. EZL. Speaking of lag, everyone happy with the compensation because of the server failure during reset today? Yeah, that was crazy. Actually, someone sent me a message today on Discord, and they said that they got banned for something, either banned or kicked from the last war community chat because they copy and pasted a message about there being the server crash, or like the game crash, like server wide. I don't know why they got banned for that or kicked, but it's kind of funny. When does the second part of the drone research come out? That will come out probably next week for the part 2, because he's still got a good amount of valor that he can drop. So we'll see how well it does. So 252 still holding pretty strong with the capital. About 5%. Well, I think they have a 4% lead right now. But it's definitely not too late. I always feel like the beginning is very, it fluctuates a lot because everyone has troops, things like that. But once, I'd say roughly about when it gets to halfway, maybe even a little bit sooner in one of these battles, just because of how long it's taking for the progressions of each to move, because it keeps swapping. That's when you start to see who takes the lead, because then it comes down more so to the bigger spenders and things like that, because then everyone's out of troops. So it comes down to the bigger spenders, the smaller guys, engineering, taking up space, things like that. 6 whales, 3 for 252 and 3 for 263. Yeah, there's a lot of whales. Awesome. Moichi, thanks for watching. I got you, Apex. That might have been your alliance name, actually. Beto, I got you. All right, 263 took back the capital. Man, I want to see some VIP 18 on VIP 18 action. I want to see some battles. You know, someone to teleport right here. A little Cigar King versus Justin battle or something, you know, or Warfan. I don't know, it'd be fun to see some action with the VIP 18s next to each other. But, you know, I think later in the battle that might happen, because they might need to try to neutralize one of the VIP 18s, or a couple of them at least. Keep them from sending out more than 2 squads at a time. Original Junior server 613. What's up, bro? Yeah, man, there's a lot of participation in the mud. I'm genuinely impressed from both sides. X-Wind, have you received the troop compensation yet? What? I don't understand what you mean. What's that? The troop compensation. And who's X-Wind? Well, it looks like 252 is slowly pulling away with a little bit of a bigger lead each time they take the capital. Wait, what the heck? Did Justin just speed up his march, or is that like a glitch? Did anyone just see that? It looked like his march was here and he just like zoomed in. Oh, there's X-Wind. Okay, sorry, X-Wind, I didn't realize that you were someone in the chat. I was trying to figure out who X-Wind was. Server 613, waiting for your meteorite battle to start in our server. Original Junior, good luck, bro. Let's see. Oh, last night the meteorite event failed and log. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, because if you had meteorite event, that was last night. So yeah, that's crazy that the event failed. So did it not just work? Period. Like nobody could attack for meteorite event, or like did it still go? It's just if you're from the server, I'm sure you probably were okay, because I think it was only if you teleported. At least that's how it was for me. If we teleported, then we would get basically kicked out of the game and not able to log in for like 10 minutes or so. See, for me, you poured into meteorite event and it kicked me off, left my base in the mud. Yeah, that's tough. I right when the reset started, I teleported right to our enemy versus opponent. Luckily, I was safe. I didn't get hit. I teleported right next to a guy I was about to hit, and then yeah, I got booted. But I came back with full troops. I didn't get touched, thank goodness. So I guess I lucked out. Yeah, excellent. That seems like a common thing. V and King Shot. What work do? I do YouTube, bro. I'm YouTubing right now. It's not my full-time job. I'd love to go full-time with it, but one day gotta grow more, slowly but surely. Justin Cigar War fan low spenders. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure they don't spend hardly anything on here. All right, we got Warfan and Justin both sending out a squad coming in to take that capital back. Your alliance had app crashes and only got to get in last 5 minutes, but you're compensated afterwards by the devs. Actually, we were making some predictions of like how many gems do we think the devs will give us for the server crash. And I was going to say, my prediction was 300. I feel like that's kind of the common theme, is like 300 gems. Sometimes they'll be like 50, but I feel like for this it would have been a bigger one. So I was like, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, 300 gems. But they actually did, it was like 2,000 or 3,000. I was pretty surprised with that. That was nice. You're doing a good job. Your favorite Last War channel to watch. Amazing. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. 2K diamonds not enough to compensate 1 week troop. Yeah, that's definitely a fair point. Yeah, 1 week of troops is definitely a lot more than 2,000 diamonds. Well, hopefully you at least got your versus points by the time your troops were dead. What pisses you off is that keeps on saying that your network is the problem. Yeah, I know, right? I tried turning off my Wi-Fi. I tried using cellular. I tried on my computer. I'm like, okay, it's not my network. But then I saw the Discord was blowing up completely. So I do not have tier 11s yet. They're not even available to us yet. My server just started season 3, so. The refund for Meteor is huge. 2,000 gems and max rewards from the event totaling 60. Exclusive weapon charge 3. Legendary deco boxes and 40k honor with other things. Oh wow, that's actually pretty solid for Meteor event. What happened to Golden Fighter? He made a video about it. Yeah, wait, how's Justin's? Yeah, I noticed that too. I didn't know if he was actually speeding his marches or if it was just a glitch or something, but that's interesting. All right, I got you with the coordinates. Yep, Mr. Al, this is LB Justin over here. Got a lot of kills and a lot of power. Those rewards are nice, but Season 5 is about to start for us, and you're trying to save troop speed ups since we are going to need it for the next season. I'm really hoping the troop compensation is good. Yeah. I mean, I definitely think if you put it like that as far as troop compensation, they definitely should. Or at least, or what if they could do somewhere they just refilled everybody's drill grounds 100%? just automatically refill them. That'd be kind of nice. Or at least, I don't know if they would be able to track what happened as far as like, actually hold on one sec. I'll finish that thought. Let's see if his march speeds up. Because yeah, it was weird. I did see Justin's marches just randomly speed up. Wait, I think I saw Cigar King, his marches sped up too. I don't know. But actually, I just lost my train of thought. I actually forgot what I was saying before. I got distracted. Yeah, it's looking like a pretty good battle. Oh, 252's got this cannon. Interesting. Who from 252 is here? I don't know any big guys. Doesn't look like. I mean, there's a couple too. The guy's a little stronger. Maybe him? No. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's really laggy for me too. It usually doesn't do this for me. Usually it's not this laggy. But I think there's just a lot going on in the mud. And maybe it's also because I'm streaming to TikTok. I'm not sure. What is Justin's strongest march at? I would guess around 120 mil. Oh, wait. Who's this over here? Is this our first interferer? Wait, I'm confused. I saw a white. Oh, I think it's glitching. From server 260, server 252 is tough. Yeah, they are. What's up, Mr. Quacker? Dang, his first squad 134 million. That is pretty insane. Here's another white base. I wonder why it's showing white bases though. Usually, wait. Let me see. Does that mean it's from a server that's not supposed to be here? Let me click on it. Gosh, it is so laggy. No, it's 263 still. Oh dang, looks like he got burned a little bit here. Yeah, Vlad, I know it's laggy. There's nothing I can do about it. Sorry. Let's see. Hey Smitty, 1237 TNTX versus 1244 Ds. You watching? No, I'm not watching. I can't watch. I'm live streaming on here right now. But I will be live streaming the final of that SVS next week. So I will be watching there. Can I show the total hero power of both servers? Sure. I can't join the fight, Vlad. I'm not from this server. I'm from server 1130. Well, they're keeping about a 5 or so percent gap, so it's not too bad. So yeah, this is server 252. Some pretty powerful players. And then we have server 263 with some more very powerful players. Wait, how does that happen? How does our total hero power fluctuate like that? Because before his was 5, what was it? Wasn't it 580 something? Or 5, no, I think it was 594 is his total hero power. But now his total hero power just went up by 5 mil. How does that work? Unless he upgraded some stuff. Yeah, I know, the lag is absolutely insane. I've never had this happen on my computer, so I don't know if anyone else has this as well on their, if they're watching it from their phone. Yeah, almost 600 mil total hero power. It was 598 total hero power. Interesting. I think this is going to be a pretty good fight to the end, honestly. Whoops. I didn't mean to click on that. It'll be interesting, though, to see if there's any interference, though, later on. Does anyone know any inside scoop about if there's going to be interference or talks of it or anything like that? Man, yeah, this lag is pretty insane. I didn't even have this much lag when we had our 4v4 faction war. That's what's even crazier. I'm really wondering, though, if it has something to do with because I'm streaming to TikTok and YouTube rather than just one. That's the only thing I've changed. So I'll have to see if that's why after the stream ends. There he goes, taking it back over. Oh, Justin's coming in right after, looks like. Dang, that was a big teleport. There's like a line going up. Let's see, how's War King doing? Does he have a lot of troops left, does it look like? Yeah, he's still going strong on the troops. He's only down 5 mil from when he was fresh. I'm sure Justin's nowhere near running out. Yeah, he's down maybe 10 mil of troops. So, let's see, Cigar King still looking strong. The capital's lagging for all servers right now. Oh, really? Okay, good. So it's not just me then. That's good to hear. Wait, so if you guys are watching from your, like, outside of the stream, if you're not watching the stream, but if you're actually at these coordinates and watching, it's laggy for you guys as well? Looks like 263 got 3 out of the 4. Oh, they did have 3 out of the 4 with the capital. This is a good fight, though. I'll be honest. It's a pretty good fight. There's one side is not too dominant. I mean, it looks like, I mean, I guess there's like a 5% gap, but that's nothing too crazy. It'll come down to the wire at this rate. Super laggy. A lot of people watching this. So you're super interested in Justin's accounts. You offer your house, health, life, dog, car, motorcycle, share the company's profits. That's funny. I don't know if it's worth all that. As much as it sounds like it could be, I promise you it's not worth more than your life and your house. Or maybe, I mean, it might be worth more as far as how much you put in than your house, but as far as like the non-monetary value, it is not worth more than that. Wait, so the more people that are watching a specific server, even if they're not participating, it makes it more laggy. Is that what I'm understanding? Oh, oh wait, so it's lagging for 259 Capital Battle versus 248. Okay, so it's not even just this server specifically. It's legit all servers with Capital Wars lagging. Yazzie, what's going on? This is server 263 versus 252. Check this guy, Yazzie. I don't know. You probably have heard of him. LB Justin. Oh, looks like he's almost got 1 million kills so far, this SVS. Nice. 11 or 120s crashed last night. Yeah, I think last night I think every server crashed pretty much. Don't they say he's a developer? Yeah, there's speculations on it. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but there's definitely been rumors about it. Join Clan U. Are you saying you want to join my alliance? Well, if you're, I mean, I can't promise that, but maybe during transfers you can apply and see. My alliance does not have open spots right now. True Love, what's going on, bro? Yeah, looks like that 252 will get like a 6% gap, 5-6% gap, and then 263 will come in and close it back down to around 3%. Looks like 252 just took it back. Actually, if I'm looking at my stream right now, because I'm not lagging. Whenever I move around, it's not lagging. It's literally just the game. So yeah, I guess that does make sense that it's not the stream itself. It's actually just the game. You didn't know those old servers were still so active. Yeah, honestly, I was pretty impressed too with the turnout. I mean, there was a lot of people in the mud and outside the mud as well, of course, too. I was not expecting to see that many. I mean, it could be because this is the final of SVS, so maybe that's part of the reason. I'm not sure. I've also heard there's a lot of beef between these two servers. I don't know if that's true either. It's just stuff I've heard through the grapevine. So, I don't know. There could be a couple things playing into it. That Aurora Ping person is putting in some work up there. I thought she was all the way down here, right? Last time I saw her. Not sure where she went. The participation is better than 1130s. Yeah, that's probably a fair point. That's actually pretty funny. Ryan Digga, what's up, bro? That's probably the comment of the day. That's funny. Please change the quality, change it back when the live is finished. Sorry, but it looks uncomfortable when watching like this. Zondratsianturi. I don't think it's related to the quality, because this is what I always have it at, and usually it works fine. I think it's just like laggy in general with everybody watching, not even just for you guys watching. I think if you actually go to these chords yourself, it'll be laggy. I think it's a game issue rather than a stream issue, because I haven't changed the quality from my normal streams. I mean, I think it's clear. I think it's just, yeah, it's just laggy. Justin's going in. I thought I saw his name going in. It's hard to keep up with all the names. There's so many. But they've closed that gap down again, right back to that 3%. Looks like Cigar King's putting in some work there. See if they'll take it back. The lag should go away if I restart Last War. Should I try it? Should I try to restart the game really quick? I'll keep the stream going, but I'll just exit out of the game and reload it. All right, I'm gonna try it real quick. I'm gonna exit out and then I'm going to reload it. Let's see. Okay. I mean, it definitely works better when I'm just like here on my base, but let's see. Hopefully this will work better. Okay. Good tip. That actually worked really well. Thank you for that. That is what I needed. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. Shout out to who said that? James. Thank you, James, for pointing that out. Wow, that is a whole lot better. All right, well, hopefully that'll help. I think that's a whole lot better, to be honest. It looks crazy, though, with all the lines. Jeez. But yeah, there's literally no lag right now. I'm glad I did that. Oh, spot open next to Justin. See, server 96 stronger too. 3 players, 450 plus million total hero power. Oh yes, I've heard of Stickman. Pitar Migan and Abria. I haven't heard of those two guys. Is this really the game? I see your mouse even looks smooth. Yeah, I think it was the game. I just reloaded the game, so hopefully it's a lot smoother now. Xbori, what's up, bro? Yeah, this is a lot easier to watch. Sorry about that before, guys. I'm not really sure what was going on. James, you said, will the Fisto come back to 1819? That's where you're playing at. I don't see that happening anytime soon. He is pretty slammed with the other 2 accounts on 1240 and 1130. Laurent, how are you, bro? Doing good. How are you? Does it feel better to play on an iPad / computer or a phone? I mean, I've never played on an iPad, actually. I only play on my phone. Oh, and the computer. But I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I actually prefer playing on my phone, which might sound weird. I feel like probably a lot of people would rather play on their computer, but I feel like I do a little bit better and I'm quicker with things when I play on my phone. Like if I need to, like in Winter Storm or Desert Storm, if I need to like recall something, like I send out a march, I need to recall it really quick, or I'm doing like a little fake out, or, you know, I feel like I can react a lot quicker when I'm playing on my phone versus the computer. I feel like sometimes on the computer, maybe because there's just a bigger surface area, but it makes it a little bit harder. For me, at least, like as far as being quick. Maybe I'm just not used to it because I haven't played it as much. I don't know. Far, give me bricks, please. I don't have bricks to give, bro. I only got 50. Yeah, today has been very buggy. Text, Justin is right here. Man, it's looking like 263 has been closing the gap a little bit. 252, you better change something up because they're coming back pretty strong. Yep, this is Warzone 252 versus 263. Let's see. Is Justin still actively playing? I would assume so. I mean, are you asking like if this is him or like a pilot playing? If that's what you're asking, I have no clue. I have never talked to Justin. Oh man, yeah, it looks like they're really focusing on the capital now. 263 is because they're really closing that gap. Who's leading in kills in that server war? Can I check that if I'm not from the server? Text, by the way, I'm not Mephisto, by the way. I am Smitty, his R4. Is this the Capital War? Yes, this is Capital War between 252 and 263. Oh man, 263 really is closing the gap. They're at the same percentage. It's getting pretty close now. Let's see if there's any other servers that have come in. Let's just do a little scan. Oh, okay, we have our first one 227's in here. Looks like they are attacking 252. Is that right? Let's see. Yep. Okay, we got 227. That's coming. Let's see. Yep, another 227. Okay, this is our first bit of interference that I've seen. So 227 is helping wait, who are they attacking again? Let me go back to that guy. DTY. Okay, 227 is helping out 263 is what it looks like. All right, looks like 252 is trying to open that gap up a little bit more after it being the same percentage. 227 DTY is against DHJ 252. Wait, so like you mean they're versus opponents, or they like actually just hate each other? Text, you're from Warzone 1260. Nice. See, is there anyone else besides 227? Yeah, another 227 guy. Oh, it's their versus opponent. Man, it's too bad that they're interfering in the Capital War, though. Unless they actually just don't like 252, or they need a win day 6. Interesting. Well, that could be a little bit rough then for 252, because unless they have somebody that comes in to help out, then that's not going to help them keep this lead. Because the lead's already looking pretty thin. I mean, it's pretty much dead even right now. It's about neck and neck. Justin just got back in the capital, so they might actually take the lead here. I think there's a possibility that they might take the lead, but let's see if they take it. Justin's in the capital still, and okay, they just took the lead. Oh man. 263 and 252 have a deal for a fair 1v1. Oh, they do? Okay, interesting. Send 1241 their SVS. That's awesome. I figured they would. And 1810 won their SVS too. Nice. Wait, did 1810 go against 1819 this week? I forget. Dang, 263 has taken the lead. They're up by a full percent now. They definitely made a good comeback. I don't know. I heard rumors, though, that there might be some interference from other servers. Not because of versus, but just in general. So, I don't know. Maybe I heard wrong. I heard that both sides are going to try to sabotage each other as much as possible. So, maybe that wasn't accurate information I heard. But, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Ooh, it looks like someone had hit Cigar King. Let's see. Who's attacking him? It's 227, that guy. Man, 252 needs to take the capital back. It's they're starting to get behind now. It's interesting though, because you can see shortly after this, the other server 227 showed up. You could see that 263 started to catch up a lot more. What a fierce war. Who do I think will win? I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, 252 was looking really strong at the beginning. Now 263 just came back. Looks like they're heavily focusing a lot more on the capital. 263 is. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's so back and forth right now. I think it'll, well, I don't know. You look at it, it's bouncing back and forth. It's crazy. Part of me feels like 263 will win, especially if 227 is here just pestering 252 like for the rest of the SVS. That will probably take a toll on them. I mean, unless someone starts pestering 263, then maybe it'll even out, but I don't know. It could be a pretty close fight. Bastion Ross, what's up? How's it going? Wait, Bahar, you didn't even do your SVS because you're watching the stream? Is that what you said? That's funny. Is the stream laggy a little bit, or the game? I guess it's still not too bad. All right. 252 still down by 1.5%. Let's see how are the cannons looking. 252's got these two. Doing good, Bastion. Doing great. Happy to be here. I love live streaming. It's always a blast. All right, I need to go on Do Not Disturb. My phone keeps buzzing. All right, looks like Warfan is sending a squad up here. The one thing that's really hard about SVS too is like when there's so many troops, when it goes into this like performance mode, whatever, like where you can't actually see the squad. Like if I'm zoomed in here, you can't even see what squad each person is sending out. So like if somebody's attacking you, they could almost be like faking you out. Like they could be sending like a Loki at you and you wouldn't even know it, and then you send in like a different like you send your main squad at them or something thinking you're going to take all their troops, and then you just bounce because their main's back. Britannia, you have to say that in English. I don't know what that means. You have to translate that for me. Well, they're holding about 2% gap, 263 versus 252. It's just hit about 2%. We'll see. Man, that Aurora pin, I keep seeing her putting in that work on this cannon, man. Let's see if we have any other interference besides 227. What are the best packs to buy? You don't want to reach VIP 18, but just get a bit stronger. I guess my first question would be, what's your budget? Like, for example, like how much would you want to spend per week or per month? Oh man, 263 is pulling away. They're creating a bigger gap. They're almost at 4% gap now. This is the biggest lead they've had. Oh man, they're gonna need a 252s. Okay, they got the capital back. They're gonna need a put some work in here. See who's got the cannons. 252. Yeah, the cannons fluctuate a lot, it seems like. I mean, the capital is bouncing around like crazy, but yeah, 252 has... This cannon's usually pretty secured. This one's been bouncing a little bit. This one a little bit as well. Actually, this one normally I feel like was more so 252. Wait, let's see here. Captain Woody. Wait, where is she at? Let me see if I can find her base. Nightmare. Where's Nightmare at? She must be around here somewhere if she sent her cords. Or this guy's cords. Ooh. Right when they got ashed. You spend around 50 euros a week. Sorry. I would say, I mean, I don't know. My currency is dollars, so I don't know how much of a difference it is, the euros to dollars. I don't think it's too much. I think the, let's see. The pack, what do they call? I forget what the name of it is. The ones where you can like choose which ones that like you can either get like exclusive weapons or speed ups, or I think it's like 10 and $5 or something for those. And they last for about a week. I think those are good. The weekly, what is it called? Oh yeah, this thing. I think these are pretty solid for value-wise. I think they are a good investment. I think sometimes like where they have the different, like if they have a hero event going on, where they have like a bunch of the exclusive weapon boxes and things like that you can get for 20 bucks. I like to do those as well, because those are some, you can get a lot of like, yeah, exclusive weapon shards and gold shards, things like that. I think those are always great as well. All right, it's looking, yeah, 5% gap now. They're slowly gaining a bigger and bigger lead. Oh, we got 220 in the house now. Okay. 220 just showed up. Let's see, who are they going for? Is there any other people from 220? Did he leave? Will I be live streaming when you Warzone? Yes, I will be. We don't have one for a while, at least on 11:30, but I'll be streaming the final next week for 12:40, which is Nefisto's second account. But I do want to try to do other Warzone SVSs like this one in the future as well. At least whenever we don't have our own events. Gap's getting bigger, 6% now. Oh, shoot. 220 and 252 hate each other. 220 smashed 252 in Season 4. Oh, geez. Man, 252 is getting hit by 2 servers right now. This is tough. This is tough. Yeah, 252 is getting hit pretty good from 2 servers right now. They need some allies to show up to help them. Does 252 have any allies, or 263 have any enemies that could possibly show up? Do I spend much in this game if you can reach VIP 16? You can legit buy a Mercedes AMG for that price. I mean, personally, I'll be honest, I don't spend really on this game. Most of the spending has come from Nefisto. Like, he either has like giving me some gold bricks or things like that. So it doesn't do it that often. It's maybe like if we're losing in versus or something, like he'll try to help me out or whatever to help us win. But yeah. Let's see, 263's only enemy is 252. And perhaps 259 YUC. Okay, interesting. Man, well, 252's got their work cut out for them. That's for sure. Than Lam, hello from Vietnam, server 1516. What's going on, bro? The game's getting a slight bit laggy again. Still not horrible, but I just wrote the chat down here. This is in our world chat. This is guys from 1154, and this is egos from our our server. That's funny. 1240 here, just won your semifinals. Amazing, congrats. When am I going to Warzone? We will, well, my server will not have a Warzone for a while because we just started Season 3. But 1240, that is Nefisto's second account, they will have a Warzone, their final, next week. So I will be streaming that next week. Let's see, do we have some more people showing up from 220 or 227? I think I haven't some, not as many people from 227 anymore. Let's see, 220. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing as many people anymore from some of these other servers, unless I'm just missing them. Stiller, bro, attack the big boys. I'm not even in this Warzone. I couldn't attack them even if I wanted to. Even if I wanted to do a kamikaze rally or attack, it wouldn't even, I wouldn't be able to. 252 fighting back. Let's see. Oof, they were. There is about a 4% gap still. 263 is really hitting heavy on that capital. Yeah, I'm not seeing many of the other servers. Did they leave, maybe? Yeah, I don't see 220 or 227 anymore. Maybe they left. Maybe they made an announcement telling them to leave their other, or don't interfere in this SVS. I don't know. Are these guys 252 and 262 or 263 in season 5? I believe so. I don't actually, they might be just going into season 5 would be my guess. I don't think they're in season 5 yet. Let's see, where's my server from? I am in server 1130, but this right here is server 252 that I am streaming right now. All right, there's about a little over a 5% gap still, 252. Seems like 252 is not holding it long. They'll take it back for 1 second and almost immediately after just switches back to 263. Let's see, more likely entering season 5 after the Warzone Dual Championship. Yep. That's what I was thinking. I think this is the final, right? I'm pretty sure this is the final SVS for these guys. This will determine who wins the Warzone duel. Actually, let's see here. Let's go to the very outskirts. See if there's any. Are these guys from any other servers? Someone hit Cigar King. Ooh, who hit Cigar King just now? Oh, is that Aurora Ping person? Oh, shoot. Aurora Ping just got 2 hits on Cigar King. Right here, there she is. It's crazy. She doesn't look like super powerful, but I see her. She's been putting in a lot of work on like the cannons, and she's got 2 hits on Cigar King. That's pretty solid. She's definitely a fighter. All right, 252 is taking it back. Let's see if they can hold it for a minute. It looks like Cigar King's going to attack her. Yeah, there he is. He's going to get her out of there. All right, she teleported. Let's see who's going here. All right, bro, I might be your new subscriber. Keep up the spirit because something big comes from small things, so I'll wait for your next video. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I post content like, I don't know, probably 4 to 5 times a week, sometimes even more than that, sometimes 6. Yeah, lots of great content, a lot of drama, a lot of fun. If you're not subscribed, you're definitely missing out. We got some fun content, some informational stuff as well. There's also a podcast that I record every now and then that is just interviewing some big Last War figures. So actually, you know, what'd be cool is if I interviewed somebody from like one of the leaders from one of these 2 servers here, kind of recapping their SVS. Should I do that, guys? Is that something you guys would want to see? Like recapping the SVS here, interview from one of the leaders on either side, or maybe even, I don't know, if getting both on the same call might be a little challenging, but if so, who should I reach out to, or who do you think would be good? Of course, I'd love to get Justin on. I don't think he's ever done an interview with anybody. He didn't respond to me when I sent him a message about streaming this, so I don't know if he would even answer. He probably wouldn't do it, but if he would, that'd be amazing. I'd love to have him on. But if you guys know which R4s or R5s from some of the big alliances or any of the whales that would be good for this, definitely let me know, because I'll reach out to them if that's something you guys would want to see. Oh man, 263 has got a bigger gap now. It's about 8%. 252 has really got to stay strong, focusing on that capital. At some point, it might get to the point where they have to say, just screw the cannons and just very slow cap the capital building. Because, I mean, it's a little early for that, but I'm just saying if it gets later, like maybe when they're at 80, 90%, that's probably when they're going to have to start changing up their strategy and just only focusing on the capital and saying, screw the cannons. That's going to be their best bet if it keeps up like this. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more interference, so I guess maybe they all went home. I'm not sure. Do you guys see anything on your end? Do you guys see any more interference from other servers? I don't see anybody. Come on, 252, don't give up. It is not over. Keep fighting hard. It's comeback season. Let's get that score close to each other again. Man, they're almost at that a 10% gap now. See the cannons. How are the cannons looking? 2 and 2. Although I know they fluctuate quite often. Do you guys think 263 is going to hold the lead all the way? Or do you guys think that 252 is going to have a comeback? What do you guys think? All right, 252, they're holding the capital. Let's see if they can hold it for a little longer. Got Cigar King bouncing people. That guy, I don't know how you say his name, bouncing people. So it's definitely an intense SVS, that's for sure. $252 just has to be careful. They can't let them get too far ahead. I mean, 10% is probably about the max they should let them. Maybe 12%, but more than that, it's going to be pretty hard to catch up. Unless they start catching up here pretty soon. Once it gets, if they're down about 12%, once they get to about 80%, it's going to be a little bit more challenging to pull all the way through. Wow, really, bro? The whole freaking train's coming right through the capital? Hey, maybe they can drop off some assistance for 252. Hey, drop a garrison. Have that train drop a garrison in. That's kind of funny. Who's this here? Okay, I'm thinking this is one of the other VIP 18s, maybe. It looks like. It looks like Cigar King and whoever this is focusing hard on this cannon. See, is that one guy still up here? Yep. Looking a little low on troops, but he might need to replenish soon. See how these guys are looking. Justin down about 40 mil power. He's down about 40 mil power as well. See Cigar King down about 50 mil power. So it looks like everybody is hurting on troops. Man, they're at a almost 14% lead now. Bro, what's up, bro? Man, 70%. It's looking like 263 is pulling away. Go 1240. Yep. Great win, 1240. Honestly, if I was 252, I would focus a little less on the cannons and focus more on the center, like send multiple marches at the center. Just try to start slow capping a little bit, because you don't want them to get such a big lead. I mean, they're barely holding it before they get knocked out. I guess maybe they are doing that because it looks like they have all the other 263's got all the cannons and the capital. That's not good. That's probably why they're moving so quick. Am I bored? Why would I be bored, bro? I'm streaming and watching exciting SVS. %. Oh man. Yeah, if something doesn't change soon, it's gonna be a little rough. Let's see. I wonder where. Let's see where are they sending all their squads at besides the capital. Let's keep an eye on them. If they're sending them to the cannons or if they're only sending them to the capital, because it just seems like the capital's switching so quick. I would think that probably their VIP 18s are just sending one after the other. The second that one of their, the second that it switches to 252, 263 is taking it back over within a couple seconds. 6 VIP 18s fight, 3 VIP 18s on both sides. Yeah, it's a pretty epic battle. It's the battle of the VIP 18s. It looks like a lot less people though are sending troops though compared to the beginning. You guys can see. Looks like a lot of people are out of troops. Yeah, that Rubik's Cube is pretty cool. Are you talking about Warfan? Yeah, he's got a pretty cool skin. I like it. Yeah, a lot of people are low in troops, definitely. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Let's see, Justin's about to take it over again. That's what I was saying though at the beginning, is like the beginning can fluctuate a lot, usually when it gets around halfway through or so. And that's usually when you start to be more reliant on the VIP 18s more than anything. What's amazing that cannons are still pretty even, so people are now focusing on the capital. Yeah, I would honestly, if I was 52, I would say screw the cannons. Like, I mean, you're gonna lose a lot more troops for sure, but what's most important, like, you don't win. The cannons, they help obviously a lot, but you need to just focus on being in the capital, period. Even if it's a lot slower, but that's like your best bet. The VIP 18s, if they want a chance, they're gonna have to burn a lot of troops and just camp the capital, sending multiple squads there. What's the total hero power difference between all the VIP 18s? Let's see. That's a good question. Guy who put the dinosaur emoji. You're gonna have to translate that to English. I don't know what that is. All right, we're gonna have to do some rounding, or unless someone wants to put in their calculator the math. But this is 263. So let's see. So we'll say 600K. We'll say 430, 350. So okay, 350 plus 600, 950. Actually, let's do it like this. 600. That'd be 1,030,000,000 plus 3. So 1,380,000,000. 1,380,000,000. Someone remember that number because I might forget. 1,380,000,000 for those VIP 18s. Oh wait, someone took Ash Cigar King, or maybe he moved. I don't know. Oh wait, never mind. He's right here. That was weird. I don't know why I didn't see him for a sec. All right, let's see the difference in VIP 18s. So that was 1.38 billion. This one is, let's see, so 450. We'll call both these 450. Or actually, I guess it equals about 900K or 900 mil. 900 mil, 1.26. Yeah. So 1.3 billion for those three VIP 18s, and then 1.26 here. 1.38, 1.26. That's the difference. So roughly 100 million total hero power. Yep. Thank you, Kieran. 1380 million versus 1260. So pretty decent difference. One Last War. Crazy, bro. Yeah, it is crazy. Pretty insane. I wish all of them had their base skins active. I guess some people don't put them active because maybe it makes it a little bit harder for people to keep track of them. I know I've seen Nefista do that before. Especially when there's other servers interfering, that can be a little... that can be kind of a thing that can help. Like they change their name and then they also change their base skin. So then it takes them longer to find them and follow them around. One Last War, your final war zone is 1229 versus 1228. Nice, good luck. All right, we're almost, they're getting about a 20% gap. 263 is pulling ahead. Looks like Cigar King wants a spot back. He's ashing this guy. No comeback? Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard to come back from this, I'll be honest. I don't see that happening. I think at this point, 263 is probably going to win, but I definitely hope that 252 fights to the end. I don't like to see servers give up, so I hope they keep pushing. Yeah, looks like 263 is holding all 4 cannons and the capital, so that definitely gives him a little speed boost. There's still a lot of people in the mud, though. Quite a bit. Babe, cool, bro. Thank you. Don't go out right away after the Warzone duel. Let's see if we see some fights after 263. I know, I was actually just thinking that. I was like, I wonder if there's going to be people ashing each other's bases after the Warzone duel ends. I actually am kind of looking forward to that. I wish I could see the chat, though. I wish I could see what was going on in their chat, if people are talking trash or what's going on. Let's see, who's this? It looks like the one person who was here before, looks like they must have been long gone. There'd be a lot of trash talk since they hate each other. Yeah, I can imagine. You'd expect more in the mud than that. Most Japanese servers fill the entire mud. Wait, really? You'd expect more in the mud than this? I mean, I guess it's gone down a little bit, but still quite a bit. I mean, at the start, I don't know if you saw it at the start, but the start was pretty crazy. And especially for an earlier server, I feel like there was quite a few people in the mud. I mean, now it's near the end, so people are out of troops, so probably people are leaving the mud, but yeah. Bebe, where's my server? I'm in server 1130. I'm debating if I should reload my game again because it seems like it's starting to get a little laggy. It's not as bad as before, but it's a little bit laggy. See, 506 versus 508, you couldn't port in the mud unless someone got ashed. No way. That sounds like a 4v4 SVS. That would be pretty insane. All right, I'm going to reload my game really quick. I'm going to restart it. Just so the quality is better. Okay. Let's see. Okay, boom. All right, there we go. Kind of annoying I have to keep restarting the game. I wonder why it does that. Yeah, it's a lot better. Apple user, thanks for the heart. Does Neff have another server except for 1130? Yes, he is also in 1240. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like this is the hot spot for 263. Man, if you want a spot here, you got to go through everything. I guess there's an opening, but I don't think moving next to Justin would be a good move unless he sent his squads out. How much hero power difference between the top whale of both servers? I think it's probably like 100. Let's see. I remember Justin's at like 600 mil. The other guy I think was at, what was it? 400. So it's like 140 million total hero power difference between the top guy from both servers. Is Neff trying to push up to the top of the VIP 18 ranks? You mean as far as total hero power, Kieran? How about Baby Neff in 18-19? No, he's not going to play that anymore. I mean, maybe way in the future, but right now he is definitely not going to pick that up again. Yeah, Kieran, I definitely think that Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he's trying to continue his reign of being the fastest growing VIP 18 out there, and I think right now he is at that point. I think he's the strongest up to this point in the season. I don't think anybody has even, not Golden Fighter or LB Justin was this strong at this point in season 3, like just starting out. So yeah, it'll be yeah, we'll see. I mean, he's definitely the strongest in all of our server like groupings within I don't know how many 100 servers, and even more so now, I'm sure, very soon. Especially after this week and then next week as well. Next week he'll upgrade his drone most likely, and then yeah, he'll probably finish. He won't finish his whole tech tree. He won't have enough to complete the drone for the tech tree, but he will probably upgrade it quite a bit more. Yeah, it's looking like 263's got it. His total hero power currently is 380 million total hero power. 381 total hero power, I'm pretty sure. Imagine Neff's 1240 account transfers to 1130 later on. Oh, that's the goal, to be honest. You're in the same grouping, Smitty. Be gentle to us. No promises. You know, Fafa, we love to fight. In 1130, we're small as far as numbers, but we definitely have that war spirit. Is Neff's 4th squad all red gear along with max skill chips? No, not yet. He's actually, well, he's working on it. It will be. It's just not quite there yet, but I think skill chips probably is a little bit farther away than the red gear. I think maybe it's about the same. I don't know. I know he's talked about that his 4th squad will soon be like a legit, like real squad, because he said he's now working on finishing the red gear on it. So that'll be pretty crazy. What do I think about Bosses and 1224? I don't even know who Bosses is. And 1224, I mean, all I really know about them, I know Solyndra and Neff have some beef. And that's related to some transfer stuff. But I don't really know too much about the drama besides that. 1240 is fighting 1237 next week. Oh, wait, really? So wait, so 1244 lost to 1237. Interesting. I thought 1244 was going to win. When does Neff not have any beef? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he definitely he's great at gaslighting people, but it's not because he's actually like a mean person. It's more so he just likes to create the drama and like the tension and have a lot of stakes on the line, you know, things like that. If Solyndra met Neff at season 3, that would be probably Neff's favorite thing to happen. I think Neff would love to have that happen. Dang, 1244 had bad participation. Dang, that's too bad. I know 1244 and 1240 they used to hate each other, and I think now they're on good terms. Is Neff using Captain Pit Boss? You mean like, does he play both accounts? If that's your question, the answer is no. Pit Boss plays Pit Boss. I don't even think Neff has access to that account. Maybe he does. I don't know. But he never plays it. All right. Looks like 252 is kind of slowed down quite a bit. They kind of got stuck around that 60% mark. Yes, Pit Boss was Captain No Name before when they were in 1225. That's correct. What's my total hero power now? Or Neff's? Neff's total hero power is like 380 million. Mine is like, I don't know, 93 million or something like that. 1244 is equal to 1240 if you exclude Neff. I see. Few more push for 263. They should have crushed 1237 if they all showed up. Yeah. Well, yeah, 1240 is a very strong server. Even without Neff, they have pretty good participation. They have a pretty well-rounded crew, I would say. All right, 5% remaining almost for 263 to take the capital. I guess we'll see what happens after the battle ends. We'll see if there's some some attacking of after the war or what goes down. You would like to join in your server soon. Well, it's still a while before transfers, but you're welcome to apply. GG263. Yep. Looks like 263 is for sure going to take the win here. Is this what you guys did? You guys expect 263 to win, or what was your guys' predictions as far as who was going to win this SVS? NTJHJ or DHJ. Justin's too strong. Yeah, he's a beast. Well, they're making one last final. Oh, he's here now. We got our two VIP 18s right here for DHJ. Oh, they took it back. Can they make a 30% gap close? Let's see. That'd be probably one of the greatest comebacks of all time. Actually, Nefisto had something pretty crazy just like that, believe it or not. But they ended up still losing, but he closed like a crazy gap. That was, I don't know, it was an insane comeback. It was, I forget how much of the difference it was, but it was pretty insane. But they lost by like 3% at the end. 2 VIP 18 versus Moda. Wait, who's Moda? I think someone said there's 3 VIP 18s on both sides, not 2. Well, one thing though is you love to see other servers fighting to the very end, even if they're going to lose. You still love seeing them not giving up and just keep fighting till it ends. So respect to 252 for that. First season 251 lost versus Moda when we were at 99.18%. Dang. That is crazy. That's a very close battle. There's another one I saw that was really close. I can't remember what servers it was, but it was something pretty similar to that, where it was like both at 99% and it was just back and forth. Like it was crazy. All right, 263. They're coming to a close. Oh, Moda is the old cigar king. Gotcha. Boom. There it is. Alrighty, GG's. GG's 263. GG's 252. I guess let's see what happens. Is there going to be some ashing of bases? How much power does Justin have? He has about 840 mil overall power, and his total hero power is around 600 million. Let's see if anything happens. Who do you guys expect to do the ashing? If there's going to be some ashing happening, who do you guys expect it to be from? He was the second VIP 18 to us. He was the strongest. Now there are many others. I see. Gosh, I wish I could see the chat right now. Does anyone have access to the chat? Like, I want to know what people are saying. If you're from one of these two servers. Or if you can even come in to the server, teleport into 252 and read what the chat's saying. Is it GG's or are people very angry? Oh, that guy got ashed. Is Justin king of all servers? I mean, he's definitely the strongest of all servers, for sure. There's no doubt about that. The closest was Golden Fighter, but obviously Golden Fighter is no longer playing. Whether this is a permanent thing or temporary, I don't know, but there's one of the other VIP 18s. But who's the third strongest in this server again? I forgot. TM. Oh my TM. I don't think I really saw him much. Let's see where he's at. Or if he's even here. Is this him? No? Maybe he teleported away. I don't know. Oh, never mind. The wife must have found out how much Golden Fighter was spending. No, I don't think it had anything to do with that. I think he was just annoyed at the developers, it sounded like. And I think it had something to do related to transfers. He made a video about it. I watched the video. But yeah, I think he went into some detail, but I don't think he went into like a ton of detail. I think he kind of just gave a brief overview of what it was without sharing too much information. But guys, should I interview somebody from one of these servers, like one of the leaders? Try to get an interview with them and see their thoughts on the SVS and like what happened, what went wrong, what went well, leading up to it, you know, all that kind of stuff. Is that something you guys would want to see? And then just kind of like having them recap one of the SVSs. Let me know if that'd be interesting to you guys. I feel like it'd be pretty fun. You need a Justin review. Yeah, I would love to get Justin on. If anyone has a way to contact him, I've DM'd him and he didn't respond. Well, I didn't DM him about the podcast, or the YouTube channel. I just sent him a DM as far as like telling him I'm going to be streaming this event. So yeah, I know nobody's drawing. Nobody wants to draw first blood here. I was hoping to see a little bit of action post SVS. See, how many kills did he get? About 2 million, it looks like. He was at 181. How many kills does everybody have? This is about how many. I think Nefisto has a little bit more than this guy even. I think Nefisto's maybe at 140 mil kills maybe. Let's see, who's this? Whoa, what the heck? Wait. 234.8 million kills? That's crazy. That actually might be the most kills I've ever seen from somebody. Wait, yo, send me... Hold on. I need them to send me their chords. Whoops. That's crazy how many kills this person has. $230. That's literally more than Justin has. 234 million? That's actually insane. I thought Justin had the most kills. Does anybody know anyone who has more kills than that? What player has the most kills in the entire game? That's crazy. 234 million. Hold on. I'm going to send that to Neff. Wait, hold up. Qatar has the most kills, you think? How many kills does Qatar have? Sanemi 1197. What's up, bro? Dan, Qatar is 300 million. That's crazy. Oh, looks like Justin's gone. Looks like we just got Warfan, Cigar King, and however you pronounce his name. I don't know. This is not real Moda or Cigar King. Yeah, I did hear about Cigar King selling his account a while back or something like that. Well, looks like we're not getting too much post-war action, it doesn't look like. But that's all right. It was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Let me know, though, if you guys want me to do an interview try to get an interview with one of the VIP 18s or one of the leaders from one of these servers. I definitely would consider doing that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But all right, guys. I'm gonna jump off the stream, I think, now. Oh, dang, Qatar's 321.5 million. I do not have Qatar's chords, no. Actually, let's see. All right. Yeah, GG's, guys. GG's. Great battle. That was fun to watch, fun to stream. And I will see you guys in the next live stream or the next video. I'll be live streaming next week too. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, do that so you can keep updated with everything. We also have a Discord community you can join as well to keep updated. That will be in the description of the YouTube channel. You guys can check that out.